Hello everyone, this is Pranjali. Welcome to Challenge 1 assignment. The task for this assignment was to reprogram the flash main memory 128 kilobytes once every 1 minute, and followed by that a green LED should turn on for 1 second. The watchdog timer should be configured for 1 second timeout period, and whenever the device resets should give a red LED on for 1 second, and the device should reset only when the switch is pressed. So the approach that I have used for completing this task is I have used the for loop for the delay, and I have used the mass erase function to erase the memory. I have used the burst program feature to program 64 bytes of data at once to the memory locations, and so I have programmed all the sectors 0 to sector 31 of flash bank memory 1, flash main memory bank 1. Let me take you through my code. This is the main function. I have initially stopped the watchdog timer. Then I am initializing my device. In my device initialization call, I am first initializing all the use ports, that is pin 1.0 for the red LED and P 2.1 for the green LED. Switch as the P1.1. Also I have initialized all the unused ports, and this is the advice given by the Code Composer Studio to me in order to reduce the power consumption. Also I will be using my device at 48 megahertz frequency, and for 48 megahertz frequency the power settings have to be such that it uses the vCore 1 and the DC-DC regulator operations. Also the wait states for the flash main memory should be set to 2. As I mentioned earlier, I will be using the program burst feature to program 64 bytes of data into the memory locations. These are the 64 bytes of data that I will be programming. Each of this register is a 32-bit long register, and they have been programmed with the prog word data, which I have defined earlier using a macro. The data that I would be writing to the memory locations would be A, B, C, D, E, F, 1, 2. After my device initialization, I am initializing the watchdog timer. In the watchdog timer, I set it to use the auxiliary clock, and it will time out after 1 second period. Post that I have the piece of code which will turn the red LED on for 1 second. I have used the delay 1 function to give the delay of 1 second. Let me take you to the function delay 1 and show you how I am achieving the 1 second delay. This is the delay 1 function, and after every 700 milliseconds that have passed, I am resetting the watchdog clear timer so that I do not want the reset to occur. Thus I am avoiding the reset, and I am letting the device function for more than 1 second. This is a loop that will run every minute, and once in every minute, that is at the 58th second, the flash reprogramming will occur. In the flash reprogram function, initially I am unprotecting all the sectors, that is sector 0 to sector 31 of bank 1. Then I am performing a mass erase function so that all the unprotected sectors will get erased. Post that I am verifying that the erase is successful. If the erase was not successful, the function will return 0. This is the programming part of the main memory. So I will be programming that in the burst mode. For that I have used I've done the required settings of the program control register and the program burst registers. The program burst starting address has been set to the first address of the main memory bank 1. This has been defined earlier using the macro in the program. I will be also using the auto post program verify feature for verifying whether the burst programming is successful and all the memory locations have been written as we wanted them to be written with the data in the program burst data registers. If ever there was an error in writing the data, programming the main memory, then the interrupt flag register will be set for that particular flash control register, and we are comparing the same here. If there was an error, then return 0 will be returned by the function, that is 0 will be returned by the function. In the end, I am protecting all the sectors, sector 0 to sector 31 of bank 1. I am also comparing in my code if the switch has been pressed by the user. If the switch is pressed for a long time by the user, then the execution enters a loop and the watchdog timeout reset occurs. Before taking it to the debug mode, let me demonstrate how I have used the advice window settings. So I have used the optimization level 3 setting for my project, and hence the size of my code is being reduced. Also, I have initialized all the unused ports so that my power consumption reduces. Earlier, I was using a while loop in case of an error occurred while programming or erasing the memory, but the advice window detected the use of software loops, and hence I have used the logic of using the return 0. Currently, it is showing me two advices. Let me take you to the debug mode and demo the functionality. I will be demoing the 4 features, that is, first of all I will demonstrate how the program memory is written, then how it has been erased, and then I will be demonstrating how I have achieved the 1 second delay, and how the flash reprogramming occurs only once in 1 minute. Let me run the code. Let me manually simulate the 58th second of the minute, so that a call is made to the flash reprogram. In the flash reprogram, first we are unprotecting all these sectors. Let me show you the memory locations in the memory browser. As currently you can see, there is no data present in the bank 1 main memory. All the bits are high, so I cannot demonstrate the I can demonstrate the erase, but you will not be able to visually see it. I will perform the mass erase. Then I have made settings for the burst program feature. I request you to see in the memory browser window. As you can see, the data, 64 bytes of data will be written at once into these locations. So 64 bytes of data has been written into these locations. I'll put a breakpoint here and let the code run so that I can demonstrate how data has been written into all the locations at once. Let me enter an intermediary memory location. You can see that this is an intermediary memory location and all the data has been written into it. Let me demonstrate this for the last memory location. As you can see, the last memory location and the first memory locations have been successfully programmed, which shows us that all 128 kilobytes of memory has been successfully programmed. I will run the code. And demonstrate the erasing of the memory next. I will again manually simulate the 58th second of the next clock cycle of next minute. The call has been made to flash reprogram. I am unprotected. Now notice that there is some data present in the memory locations for now, After performing mass erase, all this data will be erased. As you can see, all the data has been erased. Let me show you some intermediary memory location. As you can see, there is no data present at these memory locations. Mass erase has been successfully performed on the 128 kilobytes of memory locations. Next, I will demonstrate the 1 second delay that I have achieved. Before moving on to that, we can check that the erase has been verified. If there was an error while verifying the erase, it would have entered the while loop. I will demonstrate the same for the program verification. I will let the code run. We can see this register to make sure that the auto post program verification was successful. So this is the register, and this is the bit that indicates the post program verify operation has failed if it's set to 1. As it's set to 0, it was successful. Next, I will demonstrate how a delay of 1 second is being achieved. We will use the count event to count the clock cycles that passed before when the delay loop is entered, and after the delay after the code has finished the execution of the delay loop. I have reset the count. I will let the code run. As you can see, this count is very close to 48,000,000. That is number of clock cycles that pass in between in 1 second when the system is operating at 48 megahertz frequency. Next, I will demonstrate how only 1 minute passes between two calls to the flash reprogram function. Let me simulate the first call, 58 seconds of the first call manually. As you can see, the first call has been made. I'll reset the count and we shall wait until the next time the call has been made to flash reprogram. Then we will notice the number of clock cycles that have passed between two calls to the flash reprogram unit, and then we can calculate the number of seconds that have passed between two calls. So the second call has been made to the flash reprogram function, and let us see the number of count of the clock cycles that have passed. Using a calculator, we can validate how many clock cycles have been passed. So the number of cycles is 288,795,7452. We know the number of cycles that are there in 1 second. So we can show that in 60.16 seconds, so the time duration between two calls is 60.16 seconds. Hence, we have successfully shown that call is made to the reprogram function only once in 1 minute. Now, I shall stop the debug mode and I will burn the program to my device and demo the reset functionality on the device. I have burned the code to my board now. I will start the execution. That was the initial red light. Now we will have to wait for the 58 seconds to pass so that flash reprograms and this green LED comes up for 1 second. I will use this timer to validate that the flash is being reprogrammed once every minute and also to validate that the LEDs are staying on for 1 second. So it came up around 44th second. So next green light should appear at 1 minute 44 seconds. The green light has occurred for the 44th second. Now I will demonstrate the watchdog reset functionality. This is a switch that I will press hold down in order to reset occur. And you can see the red LED light stays on for 1 second. I will demonstrate it again. Thus we have successfully completed challenge 1.